Have you ever heard the saying, "Dead men tell no tales"? It's a classic line, meant to assure criminals that their secrets are safe. But in the age of technology, what if the dead leave behind a witness, not a person, but something that sees everything, records everything, and never forgets? This is the story of how a silent electronic eye brought a hidden truth to light. It all started in the old Miller house, a place that had seen generations of laughter and life. But on this day, when detectives pushed open the creaking front door, they were met with an unnerving silence. The air was heavy, still. The scene was clean, almost too clean. There were no signs of a struggle, no forced entry, no obvious clues. It was a perfect puzzle, and the police were stumped. They interviewed neighbors, friends, and family, but everyone had an alibi. The victim, Mr. Miller, was a kind, well-liked man with no known enemies. It seemed like a crime without a motive and without a suspect. As the forensics team meticulously combed through the house, a junior detective noticed something out of place. On a dusty bookshelf in the corner of the living room sat a small digital camera, its little red light faintly blinking. It seemed insignificant, just another piece of household clutter, but something about it felt important. He picked it up, his gloved fingers carefully ejecting the memory card. What could a simple home video camera possibly reveal? Back at the station, they loaded the card. The first few files were what you'd expect: family vacations, holiday gatherings, blurry photos of a cat. But then there was the last file, dated the day of the incident. The video began with a joyful scene. It was Mr. Miller's birthday party. Friends and family were gathered, singing, laughing, and sharing stories. The camera had been placed on the shelf to capture the celebration. As the party wound down, the footage continued. People said their goodbyes, the room emptied, until only Mr. Miller and one other person remained. It was his best friend, a man he'd known since childhood, the one person nobody would ever suspect. The two were seen laughing, pouring one last drink. But then the mood shifted. The camera didn't capture what was said, but the tension was visible. Suddenly, a scream. The camera was knocked, and the view tilted sideways, capturing only a sliver of the room. But in that sliver was a reflection in a large, ornate mirror on the opposite wall. The reflection showed everything: the argument, the struggle, and the tragic final moments. The friend, realizing the camera was still recording, rushed over and shut it off. But it was too late. He had silenced a man, but he couldn't silence the witness that had already recorded the truth. The silent camera, sitting forgotten on a shelf, had captured the one piece of evidence that broke the case wide open. It's a chilling reminder that in our modern world, the truth can be hiding in the most unexpected places. Justice doesn't always need a human voice. Sometimes all it needs is a lens that never blinks. Thanks for watching this incredible story. If you're fascinated by mysteries where the truth is stranger than fiction, make sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel for more. See you next time.